When I was a kid growing up in Baltimore, that was in the 40s and 50s, and I came from a background, my parents didn't have much money. So I did a lot of tinkering. You know, I took mechanical clocks apart, went down in the basement, and my father had a whole bunch of tools he inherited from somewhere, and I played around with them. I remember going to the library one time, getting a book out on how to build wooden boats, and I made like 10 different kinds of wooden boats with scrap wood. And I'd go around with some friends, we would collect fruit boxes made out of wood, break them apart, and we used those to build things. So I guess in a way, I'm still doing that to some degree. And in fact, I wish I had my books when I was growing up. So I suppose in a way that is a continuity there, and making do with what you have at hand. But I think it's just part of my temperament to explore. I'm more a materials person than I've written books and all that, and people are surprised to say when I find writing really hard. But to me, writing is hard. The kids' books weren't too hard because a lot of it was sort of giving directions. But some of the other writing that I've done, like this one book I've worked on for 15 years, that has been hard. Words are much harder to come by than picking up something and playing around with it. And that's been true ever since I was a kid, you know. So there's some continuity there. But when I was growing up in high school and college, I saw myself as a chemist. I didn't see myself as an educator. And it was the Peace Corps experience, and somewhat by accident at the museum that I ended up being a science educator.